Welcome to KDRTV, Mama Rainbow.
Thank you.
As Kenyans call you or refer to you, we are happy that you've made it to Santa Fe, New Mexico. What experience have you really had in the few days you've been in New Mexico?
First and foremost, I'm so pleased to be here because I have seen for myself many things can be done simply, headed by a governor, like we have met the governor of this place today, and we have also seen some of the things she herself has been able to initiate, and that she has partnered with the private sector, which is also something that we can do as counties, partner with private sector, show them some of the things that we are doing so that they can add value, and therefore that is a lesson that I've learned, that it is possible to engage private sector to work with our people. The other thing that I've learned here, which I'll carry home with me, is that we are able to build skills. We have learned how much they have used technology here to develop this state. Therefore, I hope that this is something that I can also do back home. The other thing that I am very happy about is the leadership of the governor of this state. She was elected on a platform of transforming this state, which had been having problems, economic problems, joblessness of the people, which she only gave us now her the plan that she put in place, and she gave us how she performed to transform the problems that she was experiencing in this state.
Thank you very much. You've also seen about the security situation around the city here, where governors are having their meeting. What can you tell our security agencies back at home?
I think the security here is very tight, obviously. However, I also want to say that if you look at an area like this place, you will not feel insecure, simply because there is so much order. There is the way they do things here, that they know what they need to do. And you can see a person who intends to do something that is wrong from very far. In our place, you cannot tell because we are so many people, and a lot of the people we have back home are mostly those jobless people. In which case, when you have many jobless people, they also can be a security risk to when people are having problems. The other thing I also noticed here is that this state is a very well organized state. Whether you're talking about infrastructure, whether you are talking about the schools, whether you are talking about the business that they carry out, it also has very few people. The irony of it, what I learned, unlike our own towns, this big city like this has only a population of 80,000 people and 40,000 dogs, which means that the people are very few and they have really high incomes here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Governor Charity, what can you tell the diaspora people, especially who live in North America, and if there are any investment opportunities in Kitui?
First and foremost, I want to tell our diaspora that they have been doing a very good job. The amount of money that they have been sending back home for development, up to a tune of 200 billion shillings every year, is commendable. And we thank them for that support that they're giving our countries. But what I would like to ask them to do is now to go an extra mile and to ensure that we can now get more technology back home so that we can stop doing things in a very analog way, because doing that way we will never develop our country. This includes, you know, new ways of manufacturing, new ways of food production, new ways of making sure that we can have clean water, new ways of making sure that we can support our education systems, and therefore we have got to try now to use technology, not just IT, but all technology in the areas that I've talked about, and to support the Big Four agenda that the President has come up with. So part of the work that they should do is to help us add value to what we are producing, and therefore, and then to get us markets out here.
Thank you very much, Governor Charity. My last question is about the girl-child education and promoting women in society and ensuring they also play a vital role in ensuring that a country or a county develops. So what have you really learned in this particular forum on that particular aspect?
First and foremost, I realize here that families are properly controlled, that people have children when they want them, where they want them, how they want them, including the mayor of this place who decided at the age of 14, and she told us herself that she would never want to have a child. Back home, the biggest challenge for me that I see is little children who have failed to go to school, or even those who are in school, getting pregnant, having children, and that they themselves are also children. Their mother, also a young woman, is also having children. And you find their brother has also married very young and is also having children. So you find a mother who has a daughter who is breastfeeding, has a daughter-in-law that is her son's wife also breastfeeding, and the mother herself breastfeeding. That for sure is a good way of knowing that you never get developed. Because when you have so many children in a home, you cannot afford to educate them, give them food, clothe them, and take them to school. So that is a sure recipe of poverty in a home.
Thank you very much, Governor Charity Ngilu. If you have got any closing remark, we would love you to tell Kenyans and Americans who are watching you. Thank you very much.
I just want to say that as governors who have visited this National Governors Association conference here, we have learned a lot, and we would like this relationship and partnership to continue so that we can continue to learn from this association. Also to ask that all the organizations that we have been able to meet here, can they also make a point of visiting Kenya and to see what they can learn from us and how they can also transfer technology that is in this country back to our countries. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, Governor Ngilu.